This is part 2 of the Excel functions video. So let's continue. Now we're going to do in the count if function, the if function, count ifs, sum function if, and sum ifs. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to do it. The first one is count if. Now what is the function of this function, count if? So basically it's going to count stuff somewhere and it gives like a condition. So if you only want to count channels, YouTube channels with only 10 rating, then it's only going to count that. So let's do that. Let's count the YouTube channels with only 10 ratings. So we'll say is equals to count if. Then what we're going to do is going to put brackets. Now the first thing which we want to do with the count if function is put the range. So where are we looking at? So obviously we're going to be looking at the rating, right? Because we want the rating to be 10. Because we want to count how many of it is like 10. So the range would be from this block to this block. I mean, from this block to this block. There's 3 blocks. So if you look at it, it's N5 to N, this is N7. So N5 to N7. Now you can put it N5 and make sure you put the 2 dots because that's a range, N5 to N7. And then after you put the range, you put a semicolon. And then you put the criteria. So what do we want from them? We want the rating of the YouTube channel to be 10. So all you did was say, okay, from here in the rating, I want to count how many of the rating is 10. Now you know it will give you 2, right? Because it won't count the 7, but let's see. And there we go, it's 2. So that is the count if function. The next function is the if function. Now, what is the if function used for? So the if function, so something, okay, so to better explain it, let me do it because that will be better explained. So let's say you want to know if, so let's say if the YouTube channel rating is 10, it must say something. And if it's not 10, it must say something. For example, if, so if it's 10, so if this is 10, then what you're going to do is you're going to say, so what are we going to say? So let's say you're going to put the number 100, and if not, you're going to put the number 1. So let's see. There we go, 100. So because you got the number 10 over here, it's going to give you 100. Because if you look at the formula, if 10, so on this rating N5, because you got 10, you put, if it's 10, then it's going to take this answer and it'll give you that 100. If it's not 10, it's going to give you 1. For example, if this was 1, so if this was not 10, if this was just 1, so I'll just put 1. So, okay, wait, 1. Oh wait, this row corresponds to this over here. Okay, so I forgot to add something over here, right? So just ignore this first part. So if you're to say what, obviously you're going to say what block. So if N, what's this, N5 to N7. So if that is equals to 10, then if this is equals to 10 from N5 to N7, I want you to put 100 as the answer. And if it's not, I want you to put 1 as the answer. So if you're going to work this, okay, let's just not put N5, let's put N5. Right, perfect. And there we go, it's 100. Now, if you change N5 to, let's just say, any number besides 10, like 1, you see how it goes to 1. Now, ignore this. This is function is still working, but see this 1. So even if I change it to, let's say, 51, it'll still give me 1. Because what the function is saying, that if N5 is equal to 10, so if this is 10, always put 100. Because this is true. This part here is true. This part here is false. So if this is true, put 100. If this is false, put 1. That is why if N5 is like 51, then this is false. So where is false thing is over here. So you do put 1. So whenever this is not true, it'll take on this value, the last one. So that is why you're getting 1. But if this is true, it gives you 100. Okay? So let me just change this back to 10 and you'll see it change. Because this will be true, so it'll be 100. Perfect. Now, count ifs function. Now, what is the difference between count if and count ifs? So basically, it's like normally we said count the number of channels that got a rating of 10. But what happened now? We need two conditions. So count the number of channels who got a rating of 10 and also 600 likes. So there's two conditions. So to do this, you say equals to count ifs. Now what you're going to do is say the criteria range and then do another criteria range. So the count if function was just criteria, range and criteria. But now the count ifs function, criteria range and also criteria range. So it's like double. So what I mean by criteria range is this. I want the rating to be 10. So this is my criteria range. So from there, I wanted to count the number of YouTube channels that has 10. At the same time, I wanted to have 600 likes. So the range of all those likes is this. And what I wanted to do is have 600 likes. So this is the criteria, 600 likes. Close brackets. And it gives me 1. And does that make sense? Rating of 10 with a YouTube channel and 600 likes. There's only one YouTube channel, which is me, SkillSpark, who has a rating of 10 and 600 likes. This has a rating of 10, yes, but it doesn't have 600 likes, it has 9 likes. See, so it fulfills two conditions. Now what is the sum if function? The sum if function sums the number of something with a condition. So first thing we write is equals to sum if. And now what we're going to do is write the range and the criteria and the sum range. So what it means is this. Let's say we want to sum. So sum all the YouTube channels that has, let's say, a rating of 10. Okay, we need to sum the subscribers of all the YouTube channels that has a rating of 10. So again, sum the subscribers. So the total subscribers of all the YouTube channels that have a rating of 10. So the first one will be range. So the range will be this. So all the ratings over here, and what I want it to be, I want it to have a rating of 10. Perfect. And then what's a sum range? Sum range will also, it needs, what are you totaling up? I want all total up the YouTube subscribers. So to simplify this, my formula is, I want to calculate all the subscribers, total subscribers of the YouTube channel that has the ratings of 10s. Now you know the answer will be, because it's 1 year, so it'll be 612. So let's see. There we go, 612. So you do the range of the rating which has 10, and then after that you state the range of where you're going to total it from, so the subscribers. Now the last one, sum ifs. Now the sum ifs function is just as the other function, just as sum ifs. There's like two conditions or 3 conditions or 4. There's like more conditions to sum. For example, let's say we want to sum all the YouTube channels that has a rating of 10 and let's say what's this called, 600 likes. So to phrase this very properly, right, what I'm going to do, I want to calculate the total number of subscribers of those channels which has a rating of 10 and has a rating of 600 likes. I mean, and it got 600 likes. So I want to total up the subscribers of YouTube channels that has 10 ratings and 600 likes. You see, so I'm using 2 conditions. Yes, 1 totaling, but 2 conditions. So what I'm going to do, the first thing which I need to do to do the sum ifs, okay, it's a sum ifs function. Yes, sum ifs, is to put the sum range down. Now the sum range, what are we totaling? The subscribers, right? Wait, 1 second. Right, we're totaling the subscribers. After that, we put a semicolon. Now, we want total the YouTube channel that has a rating of 10. So this range. And then what's the criteria? It must be 10. And now we do a semicolon. Also, it must have 600 likes. So this is the range of the likes. Perfect. And on top of that, it must be 600, right? From the likes, it must be total the ones that have 600. Close. Now, looking at it, let's see. It's giving me 412. Because there's only this year, it takes this one. Because there's only one YouTube channel that has 10 rating and also has 600 likes. You see? So total subscribers for this, it's 412. But let's say this is 10, and let's make this also 600. So let's put this as 600, and I want you to see what will happen. Now take note of this 412. When I take it out, it goes to 612, because now it's 412 plus 200, because this formula says, okay, what are the YouTube channel that has a rating of 10 and has likes of 600? Total me the subscribers. So this channel has a rating of 10 and 600 likes. This channel has a rating of 10 and 600 likes. So total both the subscribers for me. That's how I get 612. So these are the functions in Excel for these 5 functions.